Hey guys, good afternoon, good evening, hope you're doing well. Back with another installment of You Know What. We've got two pieces in this one for you. I'll get through them quickly. So here we got the update time of 5:11. Saturn equals 5:11 in Jewish cipher. The shares is interesting because execution is 116, but we'll check that back later, and I'll fill you in to see if it changes on my next video or the one after that. Um, Let's note some of these numbers. 139 million. Freemasonry equals 139. Saturn 69. And you got the 21. Today's the 21st. 100 million and 200 million. Today's the 21st. Spring equinox. Oh, and look, we've even got the 4,000 there down the bottom. People face fines. Yeah, 4,000. Remember, foundation equals foundation. 4 for foundation. Yeah, 4 corners, etc. And death is also to do with the number 4. And here we have both of those situations. Always remember that these rituals are multi-layered, yeah, and they do go for like they have a target day, but they do play around sometimes. I've noticed quite a lot with the day before, and say like something happens tomorrow. Like I found I had the pie ritual with the Prime Minister, yeah, Ardern, whatever, Jacinda Ardern, the Prime Minister of New Zealand. Like I realized the pie ritual for exactly on Pi Day, but even though the event took place on the Ides of March, obviously all the rest of the stuff that came out from the Gematria colleagues clearly shows blatantly that there's a few rituals going on there, not just like, just one thing. So always remember that. It's usually multi-layered. So that's why it's good to check each channel so you can get a true picture. Alright, so Saturn 50, oh sorry, sum of Saturn's magic cube is 54. This guy's age, I'm not going to focus too much in on that though. Okay, here we go. Remember, she took office in 26th of October 2017 and she's born July 26. Currently 38. Remember, murder 38 and 83. And I'm sure you know the rest what goes with that. And also 1980. Interesting. Anyway, I thought this article, I made a tiny mistake. And basically, I thought this article was for yesterday. But it's still very interesting because remember my pie thing that I noticed from my other upload, yeah, to do with the New Zealand attack and the Prime Minister. You had a lot of pies and 22 and 7s, 227, etc. So anyway, look, from her birthday to yesterday, yeah. But I'd say, I don't know if the legislation for the new ban thing on the guns and that starts immediately today, or she's just saying, yeah, it's going to start coming into effect from another date. But again, yesterday was the end of one thing, and then today something else. You understand? So that era of whatever, blah 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 blah, and then bam, she comes with this today. So again, it is very interesting that we've got the significance of the pi relationship again, and with all that we've already uncovered with the other uploads. Sorry, I haven't got it fully solidified in my mind, but be sure to check out the video. Okay, and notice the 237 days. Remember, Saturn equals 42. 2 times 3 times 7. 2 times 3 times 7 equals 42. Yeah. And also remember ritual 27, the day she's born, and then the days left 158. I'm sure Freemasonry equals 158. Full 4 months 7 days. I mean, pretty self-explanatory, that number. By now, from when she took office to today now, with today's date the 21st, is 511 days. How are you doing? Also notice the 73 weeks because the 12th prime is 37 and the 21st prime is 73. Perfect reflections and work very well for those that, use this practice and know this. Also, a span of 239 days, 52nd prime, 239, government 52, and also we're dealing with things to do with death, gun, death and stuff, yeah. Death 25. So again, 52nd prime is 239. You've got the Tisha Bob number there. 134. So I should have said the date. That's her birthday now to today's article. Notice from the annual of when she would have been Prime Minister, which was in 2017, but on the annual, so from the one coming up, which will be the annual this year for 2019, from today to her next annual year coming up of being Prime Minister of New Zealand is 31 weeks, 2 days. Now, that's 312. Now, if you say in a backwards way, that's March 21st or 21st, 21/3. That's today's date. Yeah. Oh! The heading of the entire thing: New Zealand bans sales of assault weapons days after mosque bloodbath equals 213. Remember, death in Satanic Gematria equals 213. Here we are on the 21st, 21/3, yeah, 21st of March, spring equinox 2019, and here we are, the entire heading equals that. I mean, come on. This is not NZ as in New Zealand equals 74. Thought that was interesting for obvious reasons. Okay, onto this quickly, because my space might be running out. So, let's do this quickly. 5 Birmingham mosques targeted in horror, Sledgehammer Attack, okay. 20-second video. I'm not sure where that's going yet, but give me 1 second. We got the 11:03. That was the update time. And 2:03, but you can also look at that as 53. Thelema 35. Anyway, still interesting because look, you got the 2:32, and then you've got the 2:03 anyway, so 23. I'm not sure where they're fully going with that, to be fair, but anyway. You know what to do. Pause this at your own leisure, and voila. Yeah, remember 11:30, and the 30th prime and the 64th prime is. The Talmud says what? Yeah. So now just note the crafting from the Talmud to the geometry within gematria linguistics, and the crafting binding spells. You see, that's what it says in the blue because you might not see it properly, as I noticed from just checking out another video that I uploaded. So. Okay, let me do this quick. 21st today. Oh, sorry, just making me think of her because it's the 80th day as well, and the 80th prime is 409. So I was just quickly thinking back to this lady's full name, the Prime Minister, on the other story, equals 94. See, 80th prime is 409. And remember, look, her full name is the same days left in the day of the year, 158. Freemasonry equals 158. So, quickly moving on. 63rd prime is 307, and it's the 21st today. You see that with the primes? Yeah, because the 21st prime and the 12th prime 37. Anyway, my point is because the 21st of March. Sledgehammer equals 205. Today is the 205th day. Sorry, 285 days left in the year. Sledgehammer equals 285. Unbelievable. Look at, they got chaos down there. See that? Chaos. Remember, 2019 chaos equals that as well. 5 Birmingham mosques targeted in horror, Sledgehammer Attack equals 312. Basically today's date in reverse. 21/3. 21/3. Unbelievable. So again, don't worry about that. I was just noticing something because they love that number. Queen's birthday. String 75, 75th prime. Oh no, don't worry about that. That was foolishness. Francis Bacon cipher 113 because they said it was a string of attacks. I think that wraps this one up. Yeah, I think that wraps this one up. Oh yes, and a bit that it just said there before, if you saw it in red, the 19 and the 91 for chaos. I just thought that was interesting, and the 64th prime is 311 wholeness.